Right guys, I've been brewing now for, got me knocking on, coming up to 3 years now. Pretty sure it's 3 years. And I've done from basic kits right through to all grain. I started off doing like everyone did with the Woodford's Wary kits, went on to Coopers, Muntons, etc. Now there's a new kid on the block. They've been out for a little while now, but I've come across one purely by chance. Beer Lover 1983 brew ordered 2 of these festival kits. This is the Razorback IPA. He ordered 2 by mistake, so I bought one off of him. I've never brewed one of these before. I have tasted a festival beer before. I've had 2. One was a Golden Stag and one was a Pilgrim's Hope. Both very nice beers. Very nice beers. From what I hear from Beer Lover 1983 brew, these kits are the new gold standard. So let's open the box up and have a look and see what's in there. Right, let's open it up. We have detailed instructions, which I've already looked at. Nothing scary about them at all. We have bottling priming sugar. We have dextrose. Beer yeast. Two bags of hot pellets, 50 grams and 25 grams. A little bag to put over your siphon when you're siphoning it out for bottling. And 2 1.5 kilo bags of liquid malt extract. So already you've got 3 kilos of malt right there. Boom. Right. It does say, as with the tins, to put these in some hot water to soften them, which I'm going to do. My equipment is already being sanitised right now. I have made up 20 litres of water with half a Camden tablet, which I've left overnight to take the chlorine and chloramines out of the water. Some people swear by that. I've spoken to other home brewers that said they've tried it and they can't taste the difference. So, but as I've never done this kit before, I'm going to give it every chance possible. I'm sure you'll agree, it's a pretty extensive kit. On the other 2 can kits that you normally get, you just normally get 2 cans of malt extract and the yeast. No hops, no dextrose, no priming sugar, certainly not one of these. It's very extensive, and alright, I think they're about £24 to buy. But if you buy Muntons premium kit, you're knocking on that anyway. And from what I've tasted of these, it's well worth the extra money. But we'll find out when this is brewed up and we do the taste test. So I'll be back when the fermenter's ready, and I'm going to stick these in some hot water and we'll make this brew. Cheers. Right, first thing it says to do, I've taken these out of the hot water that I had them in. If you have to cut them or tear them, but I'm going to cut them with my sanitised scissors. Already smells amazing. And it says to dump these into your sanitised fermenter. Liquid goodness. I am going to rinse these out. I have a kettle behind me which is being boiled. Number 2. Now comes the fun part. Flibbery containers and boiling water do not mix. Don't foresee me getting burned here. Open up food. Right. There we go. Get my paddle. All off. Same as the tins, you want to get as much off as you can. Number 1, how hot is this going to be? Right. I know you can't see that from there, but that is clean. Number 2. Steve's making me cough. Get that in there. Number 2. Excellent. Right. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring the camera a bit closer so you can see what's going on. Right. It says on the instructions to give it a quick stir. Which I'm doing now. Then it says add 3 litres of boiling water to the fermentation bin. Now, I'm short brewing this to 20 litres rather than 23. So I'm not going to have the whole of the 3 litres of boiling water. because I may not get the temperature down quick enough for pitching my yeast. If you were brewing to 23 litres, follow the instructions, add the full 3 litres of boiling water. It then tells me to add my dextrose, which only comes with certain kits. According to this, it comes with Pilgrim's Hope, Suffolk Strong Ale, Pride of London Porter and Razorback IPA. So let's get that in. While the water is still hot, it will help it dissolve. I'm assuming with a darker beer, if you had the Suffolk Strong Ale or the Pride of London Porter, I don't know if anyone's done this or not, you could substitute the dextrose for some light dry malt. I don't know if anyone's tried that, but being an IPA, I don't think it makes much difference. I don't know how much is in that. I would guess maybe 400 grams. Stir that in nicely. It already smells different, if you like, to a standard beer kit. Don't know why that is. Don't know whether it's the type of liquid malt extract they've got. Now it tells me to top up to 23 litres, but as I've said, I'm going to do it to 20. I'm going to do that over there. I'll move the camera and you'll see that. Right, now I'm going to top this up to 20 litres with the pre-treated water, which, as I said earlier, I left overnight with half a Camden tablet in it. Plenty of aeration because it's dropping from a height, which is good. I'll probably stop just short of 20, check the temperature, and if I do need to add a bit more of that boiled water, I can. I'm sure you'll agree, if anyone's made kits before, it's no different to making another kit. It's not scary, dead easy. In fact, even easier because you haven't got to mess around with tins. And if you look back on one of my older videos when I did the Australian Pale Ale, which I hopped, I managed to cut my thumb on the tin. At the time I said it was my own stupid fault, and it was. It's heading up now slowly to 15 litres. We'll come back when it's at the right temperature and up to 20 litres. Right, I've topped that up to 20 litres with the cold water. The instructions say that it should be below 25 degrees Celsius to pitch your yeast. It's at 33. so it's way too warm. So I'm going to put the sanitised lid on this to stop anything getting in it, and probably put it in my fermentation chamber until it drops to below 25 degrees. There's the alarm going off on the digital thermometer. Thank you. Below 25 degrees, and then I'll pitch my yeast and we'll come back for part 2, because in 5 days time I have to add the hops that come with it, and once that's finished I can then bottle it. So we'll see you then. Right guys, bit of a conclusion to the festival beer kit that I did, the Razorback IPA. As you saw in the footage earlier, the temperature was way too high to pitch the yeast. Probably because I'd left the water in the fermenter overnight with the Camden tablet in it, so it wasn't cold coming out of the tap. So that's something to bear in mind if you do that. It's be careful with the boiling water. So I had to leave it for a couple of hours in the fermentation chamber. Temperature came down, I pitched the yeast, and today is Friday. Yesterday I put the hops in. I didn't bother filming it because you all know what hops look like, and tipping them into a fermenter doesn't make great viewing. But they're in there now, and the instructions say to leave it for another 5 days after that. 5 to 7 days, and then I can bottle it, and I'm looking forward to that. To tag on the end of this video, I have a Chilerillo lager from Walker's Brewery, which is Beer Lover 1983 brew, the guy that sold me the festival beer kit. So let's have a look what we got. Never had a chili beer before. I'm assuming this is a kit beer that he's added chili to, because I don't think as of yet he's done an all grain brew. I know he's getting the stuff together for it. It does not smell like a lager. Obviously the chili smell is masking that a little bit. Let's give it a taste. Ooh, that's different. That is different. Very slight warming as it goes down. It's not overpowering, which is good, because I've seen some reviews of people that have put chili in their drinks, like Uncle Jonah, and it's blown people's socks off. But that's just right. Just got a nice zing. It hits your tongue, you've got the carbonation zing, and then the chili hits you on the way down. That's nice. Shit, I've got a lager kit downstairs that I wasn't looking forward to brewing. I bought it cheap. Grant, when I see you next, mate, you need to let me know what you did here. Because that's really nice. Really nice indeed. For a kit. Wow. Can't stop drinking it, put it down. Right, so that's the conclusion of the festival Razorback IPA. I will do a review on it when it's bottled and been bottle conditioned for a few weeks. No doubts at all. I've got no doubts it's going to be good. Quite an easy kit to make, as you saw in the footage. If you've done kits before, it's dead easy, so nothing to be scared of there. Very comprehensive kit, all the stuff's there that you need, apart from the bottle caps, which maybe they should do. If anyone, I think it's Richie's that do the kits, if anyone ever sees this or knows anyone works for them, put the bottle caps in. You do it in the brewer's best kits, little bottle caps with Richie's on them. Going to cost you 20p. It's going to cost you a lot, is it? And it will be a gimmick, well worth doing. Right guys, that's me done. There will be another video coming up soon because I've got an all grain bitter to brew from Idle Valley Brewing. I bought one of his kits. I'll be brewing it tomorrow, so the footage should be up over the weekend, possibly Monday, depends how lazy my arse is. Right, cheers guys, see you soon.